Aggressive and ruthless, time to get introduced to the legendary gangster that is joining the Payday 2 gang, Scarface. For those more intimate fights, Scarface comes with a chainsaw melee weapon, Lumberlight L2 chainsaw, a roaming, threatening madness of a chainsaw. No one wants to get close when you're swinging this heavy metal beast. Time to say hello to your little friend. A fully automatic, converted assault rifle with an underbarrel grenade launcher attached. Surprise your enemies by swapping your bang with a boom. Switch between them in the blink of an eye. Little friend is 2 weapons in 1. Scarface comes with a new perk deck, the Kingpin. The Kingpin introduces a player-activated ability. You as a player will get to decide when you will need the ability the most and how you want to use it. The first perk is called Bad Guy Coming True. It unlocks and replaces your Trobo with an adrenaline injector. You will be able to use the Trobo key to activate the adrenaline injector when you need it. When you stab yourself with the loaded injector, you will cease to feel pain and you will be able to rampage through the battles. When the injector is used, you will be healed instantly for 75% of the damage you take during the next 6 seconds. After the injector is used, it takes 30 seconds to recharge before you can use the injector again. But each kill you perform will speed up the recharge by 1 second. The third perk is called Play Rough. Play Rough increases your armor by 15%, letting you fight through the pain a bit longer. The fifth perk is Public Enemy Number 1. Whenever you're under the effect of the injector, enemies will choose you as the preferred target over your crew. The seventh perk at your disposal is Balls vs Bullets. Balls vs Bullets increase your armor with 5%. In addition, whenever your health drops under 50%, the amount of damage converted into health by the injector is increased by 25%. The final perk is right to the top. It increases your armor by 5%. While at full health, any amount of healing provided by the injector reduces the duration of the recharge by 1 second for every 5 healing lost. The Kingpin perk deck is all about ignoring pain and keeping yourself in the heat of the battle. It gives you the ability to choose when and how to use it. Now it's up to you to make the most of it. Let us know in the forums in what unique way you and your crew use the adrenaline injector.
Did you just give me heroin?
That's completely not what I thought the perk deck would be, actually. Well,
buddy, welcome to day 2 of the Scarface character pack. Now, just to clarify a few things for people who came, who showed up yesterday for the first video. A lot of things have been stressing me out lately. A lot of things not been going my way, and I just it kind of I don't know, a bit I guess upsetting, like just annoyance of having to do another DLC, having to do you know, how to buy it and everything. But let's go over the video again, but this time I'm going to give my own thoughts on it. So we have this character Scarface. Now, it's still not confirmed yet if it's actually Tony, but I mean, we could check on the website to see. So, new chainsaw. I'm going to actually use that for something in the future, by the way, but I mean, looks like a cool idea, I guess. New tool of the trade. Moving on to the little friend, which exactly is what I thought it would be. I was actually hoping that they would use his gun from the film. Still have not seen the film, by the way, but I know the weapon, and I thought it was going to be like something else. Now, the little friend, what I don't know of it is it a secondary or a primary? We're going to look over the footage to see if they actually hinted at it, but this pretty much is 2 weapons in one. You get the grenade launcher, and you also get the you know, gun. Don't know if it's a submachine gun or if it's a rifle, so we're going to check that out in a second. All right, skip, yeah, skip. Now we got the perk deck here. Now, this is a very interesting perk deck, but I don't know if it will be valid. And the reason why I say that is because depending on how much armor the armor is going to be, it might be a replacement for Anarchist. Not entirely, but maybe a bit. So with this new perk deck, as we can skip over here a bit to bad guy coming through. Okay, so it's a primary. The rifle is a primary. Everybody keep that in mind. The rifle is a primary. So let's see here. It seems to be okay. So as soon as you pick it, it replaces your throwable. Probably because since the primary already acts as like I guess a throwable in itself with a grenade launcher attachment, that's probably what they were going for. So what I thought this was going to be is it was more of a health gain system through having cops on your side, which is completely wrong. It's mainly as a delay for, it's basically adrenaline, right? That's basically what it is. It's an injection of I can't remember what it is. It's not steroids. I think, yeah, just adrenaline, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what it's called. Sorry. Blanked out. But anyways, so I don't know how much of the armor it's going to be, I guess. There's no real hint of it being like high armor or anything. Like it doesn't tell us the stats of the armor. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some further research on that when it comes out. I don't need to put that on there. But to say the least, it seems an interesting perk deck. I don't know if it'll be a good placement in the game. Since we have so many other perk decks in the game, I don't know if it's going to be stable enough. That's just from my point of view right now. It could change throughout this day or whatever, but as of now, I don't know if it's stable enough. It seems like a cool idea for sure, but don't know if it's going to be able to stabilize. And so we're going to move out of this. Do they have the website and everything ready to go? Let's see here. Let's say they have the website. Come on. Come on. It's probably taking a bit. Yeah, it's the 11th character. The 11th character. Jesus, man. Please allow. Is it gonna go? Is it? Yeah, I could break the system real quick. Let's see here. Let's just go over to games. Over to Overkill. Go to the Scarface packs. Yeah, that was easy, right? All right, turn off the music. All right, so we moving on to day 2. Alright, so there's the trailer. The Scarface TM character pack is the 11th character pack for Payday 2. Wait, it's seriously the 11th? It can't be the 11th, can it? I guess it could be. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are a few like free ones, but for Payday 2, step into the shoes of the legendary gangster Scarface. The Scarface character pack also includes the Little Friend 7.62 signature weapon, Lumber, Lit, L2, Chainsaw, and the Kingpin perk deck. So let's move on to character. Is it gonna allow that, or is this the character? You're seriously not gonna tell me anything about if that is? Okay, all right, moving on. So let's move on to the mask. Okay, so it is confirmed that it is Tony. I'm pretty sure from this text alone, it's confirmed. But yeah, it just looks like an upset Dallas to me. The one and only Tony Montoya. I don't know if that's how you say that. I'm pretty sure it's not Montoya. I'm not entirely sure. AKA Scarface is one hell of a heister, aggressive and ruthless. Well, he's not a heister. He's a drug lord, but. No, alright. He craves the American dream. Tony wants wealth, power, respect, and he's fearless enough to take it all. Everything. So this is his mask. It's a mask. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Just like, Let's go over the gun now. Oh, cool. So it actually gives me some stats here, and is loading the 3D model. 3D model. There we go. So this is what it's gonna look like in game. Pretty much looks like a modified M14 with the grenade launcher attachment. That would have been useful for my stupid Punisher build. I could do a revamp of that, but I don't really feel like it. Anyways, so the little friend 7.62 signature weapon. Time to say hello to your little friend. A fully loaded converted rifle with an underbarrel grenade launcher attached. Pretend to reload and then surprise your enemy by swapping your bang with a boom. 2 weapons in one. Being between them in a blink of an eye. Friend is 2 weapons in one. So I'm guessing that there is no I think that removes the attachment of an auto fire and a single fire, so you can switch to the grenade launcher. I don't know if they'll have different different ammo types when you switch, but who knows. So anyways, let's move over here. Magazine is 20, total ammo is 40, rate of fire is 612, damage is 160, accuracy is 72, stability is 44, threat 22, and concealment 6. So, to say about this gun, I would say it's a lower down version of the AMR that we have. It has the grenade launcher attachment. The ammo on this one doesn't seem that of the best. It seems like it seems like the lowest ammo magazine total ammo we've ever seen in a rifle, to be honest. The rate of fire, it's pretty fast. I think it's almost as fast as the Scar. Damage is 160, one of the most powerful rifles to come out as of late, and I think will be a nice little change. I don't know. I'll try and mess with this gun. This might actually get me back into rifles, depending on if I can add more to these, like add the more like ammo and stuff to them. But if I can't, then that's like a really sad. Accuracy is not too bad for a rifle. The stability, though, is probably one of the worst things about it, though I would expect it from this gun. Moving on from that, going into the perk deck. Even though we've talked about it, I just want to talk about it a bit more. All right, the Kingpin perk deck. The Kingpin perk deck is like a kick of a mole on crack. Okay. Stab yourself with this loaded injector, and you'll cease to feel pain and become completely fearless for a short period of time. Basically heroin and adrenaline. Thanks to the loaded mixture of chemicals running around in your veins, you'll be able to rampage through the battles like a maniac. I see what you did there, Overkill. I see what you did there, Maniac. You know, it's a reference to Jimmy. Yeah, I see what you're doing. Scaring the living out of your enemies. Bad guy coming through. It unlocks and replaces your throwable with a underline injector. You'll be able to use the throwable key to activate the underline, or is that adrenaline? I don't know. So keep that in mind. I don't know how to read words, certain words. Just letting everybody know. Injector. When you need it, when you stab yourself with the loaded injector, you will cease to feel pain and you will be able to rampage through the battles. Yeah. When the is used, you will be healed instantly for 75% of the damage you take during the next 6 seconds. After the injector is used, it takes 30 seconds to recharge before you can use the adrenaline again. I'm pretty sure it's adrenaline. But each kill you perform will speed up the... So it's not a limited use, is what you're telling me. I can reuse it? That actually might change my mind right now, to be honest. If I can reuse it, then that's pretty darn cool. Alright, so moving on. Oh, hold on. We'll speed up the charge by 1 second. Play rough. Play rough increases your armor by 15% when you fight through the pain a bit longer. Public enemy number 1. Whenever you're under the effect of adrenaline, enemies will choose you as the preferred target over your teammates. Now, this would actually be very good in one-down scenarios. Think about it. It'd be really good in one-down scenarios because then as you're having the adrenaline in, it's easier for your teammates to shoot the other guys, right? So one down is going to be a bit of an easy streak now with that. That's actually pretty cool. So some one down heists actually might be easier because of this. I wouldn't recommend everybody to have this on, but hey, who knows. Balls versus bullets. Balls versus bullets increases your armor with 5%. In addition, whenever your health drops under 50, the amount of damage converted into health by the adrenaline is increased by 15%. Right to the top. The final perk is the right to the top. It increases your armor by 5% while at full health. Any amount of healing provided by the adrenaline reduces the duration of recharge by 1 second for every 5 healing lost. So I think this is actually a pretty cool perk deck now, knowing that it's a rechargeable. So to take away from this, I would say that this is viable for one down. The weapon, the perk deck, I think it's viable for one down. I would have to test it out a bit, but to give you a glimpse of what I'm thinking for one down, right? If I'm doing, say, like, I don't know, First World Bank, anything like that, like any big open heists, right, on one down, as soon as I put the adrenaline, I can take out enemies. They'll be focused on me. My teammates can either go and do something real quick, try and help up a teammate, or they could just shoot all the enemies with me. It makes it easier that way, and hopefully with the percentage of armor that's being increased, not a significant amount. I don't think it'll be going up to 400. It'll probably go up to maybe 200 to 300 at the max. I could be wrong, but with combined tactical vest. But just think about that. It'd just be nice just to have this perk deck, I think. So I don't know. I'm excited to try this out now. I'm really excited to try this new perk deck out. But just think about that. Like with the rifle too, since it acts as a rifle and a grenade launcher, it could possibly, I don't know how many grenades you can have in the gun, or if it recharges when you get ammo, or if it goes into ammo pickups. But if you have this rifle with this perk deck and switch to the grenade launcher, you could just shoot all the guys. You can shoot long crowds. You can shoot about anything with this perk deck and still not feel pain. It's really cool, and with the ammo increase and everything else that I could probably put into this gun, hopefully, it could make it a lot better. And, as a secondary, probably bring a judge or a shotgun, or even bring another grenade launcher maybe. But just bring something that would be good for this scenario, I would say. But I think this is a really cool perk deck. I really do like the gun idea. Like, everything right here is really cool. So I think this is going to be a good DLC, to be honest. Probably one of the best perk decks I have seen in a long time. Of course, people can argue that Anarchist is really good. For me, Anarchist is really good, but I need to work on it a bit more. The only perk decks I really use anymore is Muscle, because that's guaranteed health for me. But I don't know, I might start using this one. It just seems like a really cool idea in my mind. But anyways, let's move on to the melee weapon. So, alright, so the lumber lit L2 chainsaw right here, as you can see here. So if you want to do a Jason build or something, you can now. It's pretty cool. Uh, uh, bad joke. Anyways, so the damage is 30, not the greatest of damage. The total, I'm guessing, if it's fully charged, is about 200. Knockdown is 30. It's pretty much the same stats. The charge time is 4 seconds. The range is 185 meters, I'm guessing. And the concealment is 25. So, wait. Is it allowed? Sorry, I just imagine having this in stealth. Guys, what is that? Oh god, no, I'm getting... No, well, I'm dead. Well, with a concealment boost, you can probably get that up to 27, and if you have any of the lower tier, like, concealment boosts that you have with pistols, you could get this thing. You could do this at 30. You could get this at, like, 4 concealment, 5 concealment, 3 concealment? That'd be pretty cool. Let's see here. So, for those more intimate fights, bring your lumber lit L2. A roaming what? Is there an R there? Frothing? I don't know. Madness of a chainsaw. No one wants to get close when you're swinging this heavy metal beast. Trust us on that one. For those enemies that are really hard to break open. What, like a bulldozer? Alright. And then it just says day 3 coming soon. So tomorrow we're probably going to get it. So right now nothing is really confirmed about this character, I would say. Just from the details of the mask, it does say the one and only Tony. So I'm guessing it's the actual character, but I don't know if it's going to be voiced by Al Pacino. I don't know. Or if it's going to be voiced by anyone famous. Who knows? I mean, if Steve Bloom. But, yeah, he has black gloves like Wick and a pinstripe suit like the classic Hoxton, though a bit more open with his chest. So, I don't know. First impressions of the, I guess you could say, like, I don't know what you would call this, a preview or whatever. But my first thoughts going into this character, he's probably going to be a fun character. I won't play as him because I know Ness is going to play as Scarface. He's already said himself that he'll play the character. Mask, looking pretty cool, I would say. Looks alright, just looks like an upset Dallas. The gun is really what I'm interested in, also with the perk deck, just to see if I can just increase the ammo size of this would be great. Would be fantastic. The perk deck, on the other hand, also looks pretty great. I want to try this out for myself, just because the thing is with the grenade launcher attachment, you don't need the throwable probably. I don't know if the grenade launcher attachment takes 5-10% away from the magazine or ammo. We're just gonna have to see. So, but I don't know. I like the idea of it. Hopefully it's a good weapon. Hopefully everything's good. Perk deck looks really interesting. Something that we've not have seen in a long time. Like nothing really this, I would say, new and ingenious. Because the fact that it takes up a throwable slot with the injector and it can recharge, that means for me personally, I can now have that 8 points because I don't need to keep getting throwables now. Like, because how my build is set up is I usually have the perk so I can get extra throwables when I pick up ammo. There's that chance because I like to pick up things, like reuse the throwables in any scenario. But with the injector, the fact that it can just recharge, I don't need that perk anymore. So I can get rid of that, get my 8 points back, and put it into something else that I would actually use. So I'm pretty happy about this, to be honest. The chainsaw, I mean, obviously I'm going to use it. Who wouldn't use the chainsaw? And out soon, so I mean, yep. I don't know if it's out now or if it's out tomorrow, but hey, who knows? So Scarface character pack, Payday 2. It's about $5. I think it's pretty cool. Just from looking at this, I don't know if it's going to be released today or not. Doesn't say out now or anything. But if it is out now or out soon, I'm guessing like tomorrow it will come out. But if it's out right now, I really want to try it just to see how fun it is my thing. It'd just be really cool to, because just this whole idea, I'm just really excited now. So thank you for sitting here for 25 minutes with me talking about this new DLC. If you like this video, leave a like, because apparently that's how you become famous now on YouTube. I don't know. I'm not usually the person to ask for likes or anything. I mean, I used to, but of course I said it then too, that I didn't like to ask. But if you like the video, leave a like. Check out my channel. I do Payday 2 videos, and I do random other videos too, because I like to play different games. I don't know. Hopefully this will get me back into Payday 2, just because like I've been really kind of I don't know how you would really put this. Just not interested in Payday 2 that much. Just because it's been I don't know how you would call it. Just it's not been real interesting to me, but just with how the assault rifles are going really made me down. So I don't know. This will probably change my mind. I'll probably bring a shotgun and a grenade launcher now or something else. But this is really cool. I would rather though this be a secondary than a primary, but hey, I'm fine with having the weapon either way. So yeah, really excited to see if it's coming out later today. I'll probably play around with it, give you a little, my own personal thoughts tomorrow. But if it comes out tomorrow, then we're most likely try and do a stream on Friday. Probably not a long stream, probably a short little like hey stream. Probably do a few things because I actually am supposed to be spending time with other people because it is Christmas. But we'll try and get those Christmas heists done. We'll try and do the 25 bags achievement when we can. But yeah, this will probably get me back into Payday in a way that I have wanted for a long time. Probably ever since, when did I start to lose interest in Payday? Probably around, when did I start to lose interest in Payday? Probably the Gauge Spec Ops pack is really where even though I like the DLC, it just gave me a bad taste after the Wick pack. It really did. Just because I saw that there was too many weapon packs coming. I mean, there was only 2, right? And it's been a while since we've ever had like a weapon pack in a long time. The last one was the Gauge Chivalry pack. So, I don't know. I like the idea of having weapon packs. It kind of rubbed off a bad taste on me, is all I'm saying. But this will probably bring me back. So I'm pretty excited. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. If you like it, leave a like. Check out my channel. I don't know if I'm going to be posting any other videos. Probably a stream later or something. But, not like a live stream. Just a little clips from the streams. But, yeah. So, yeah, see you guys later.